What is up? Welcome back to my channel. Do you see this dripping, juicy, scorching hot, crispy, yummy chicken right here? Oh my god, it was to die for. This chicken was so good. I'm telling you guys. And today we are going to show you, I am going to show you how to make this chicken all good, nice and crispy. So let's go. So what I do first is I get me some fried pork skins. You can get this from any grocery store. You don't have to get this specific kind. I just happen to get this kind because that's the only kind they had in my store. So I use those pork skins in the blender. I put those in the blender and I make sure it's a nice ground fine texture, because that is going to be our breading for our chicken. Okay, I do not use any flour, so you can kind of call this a low carb or keto option, because I don't like to eat flour or anything with flour in it. So I use alternatives to flour, and pork skins was the perfect choice. So, and it's easy to use and make with my chicken or any type of meat that I'm trying to fry. So it is perfect. As you can see with my little Bella blender here, Bella's back, y'all. I ground up the pork skins really fine, and then I added it to the collection. You might have to use a lot for however many pieces of chicken you're using, so make sure you make enough. Here is all of my seasonings that I will be using on my chicken. Now I'm showing you guys the seasonings and all the ingredients that I'm going to use for the chicken or put on the chicken, but I'm not going to show you exactly what amount of seasonings that I put on there. And the reason being is because it has to be to taste. Like, I'm a firm believer that when you season your chicken, honey, it has to be the bomb. Okay, you can't just go in there with some bland chicken and serve it to your family like, boom, there it is. No, sis, no. So I say season your chicken to taste. Now you want to season the chicken lightly because you're also going to season your breading. Okay, so make sure that you split the difference between the both so that it's not too salty. But as you can see here, I added 2 cups of almond milk and 1 egg because and then we're mixing that around because we're gonna use that as our little egg wash to get the breading to stick to the chicken. And that's all we really used it for. So there's me dipping the chicken in the egg milk wash, and I let it sit there. You can let it sit there overnight if you really want that juiciness to sit well in the chicken. I actually only let it sit for about an hour because I was low on time. So yeah. I actually didn't let it sit that long, but overnight is usually the best. Once again, I am going to insert my seasonings all together in a bowl so that I can add that to my breading, but definitely do it per taste for you, because everybody's taste is different, and this is not necessarily a tutorial. This is just how I do my chicken, my fried chicken for my family. So you can definitely follow along and just, mix it to taste of your own. But these are all the seasonings that I use so that you can get kind of the KFC taste that we got. so right here it's kind of hard to tell, but my chicken is lightly seasoned. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it in the breading. You want to make sure you rotate the chicken all the way around so that all of the breading gets on the chicken. It's very well coated and it gives you that crispy fried chicken feel when it comes out of your oven or your air fryer, wherever you're gonna cook it, you're gonna fry it at. So you just definitely want to make sure that you coat the entire chicken with breading. After you're done breading, you want to go ahead and get your air fryer or your oven, whatever you're going to use. But today I'm going to use my air fryer, and I just bought this one from Target. Looks like a good air fryer to me. It's 7 quarts, which means it's really big, and I need that for my huge family. So it's only 5 of us, but yeah, so I need that for my huge family. And I mean, it looks like it's gonna be a great unit. So I took it out the packaging, and this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I love the black sleek look. It matches the rest of my appliances, so it won't be an eyesore. Okay, so once I got her all nice and cleaned out, I rinsed her out just because it was a new appliance. I just do that. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but that's just something that I do. The instructions say to preheat before cooking, so I preheated the air fryer for 3 minutes, and I just let her do her thing on 400 degrees, and I hit the fry button just so she could get nice and hot on the selection that I'm going to be using it on, and I just let her do her thing for 3 minutes. Once the air fryer was done preheating, I went ahead and I inserted the chicken all inside of the basket. I tried my best not to let all of the chicken touch, but you know, if it was not enough room, it is what it is. You know, you just have to do what you have to do. And I laid it all along the inside of the basket, and then I closed it and I preset it, or not preset it, but I set it for 400 degrees again. I hit the fry button, and this time we are going to set the timer on 12 minutes. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna cook it for 12 minutes on one side, and then I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip the chicken, and I'm gonna set it on 12 minutes for the other side. So we're definitely going to flip our chicken, make sure everything's cooked all the way through, because we don't want no half done chicken, girl. OMG, girl, look at this chicken. It's so nice and golden brown. You see that smoke coming from the chicken? It's seriously hot in there, dude. And it is so crispy. Oh my god, this chicken turned out so perfect with this air fryer. I love it. And you see how crispy the pork rinds got on the chicken. I'm telling you guys, this recipe is to super die for. Look how juicy that chicken. It's literally dripping straight out of the air fryer with that. Look at that fire. Oh my god, it is so bomb. You guys have got to try this. I swear it will blow your mind. If you don't try it, you're crazy. You guys have got to try this super juicy chicken, crispy, so dope. You gotta try it. Even though we use the air fryer to fry our chicken, we still want to drain a little juice. Like if it's like too drippy or whatever, we still want to just make sure that we don't have it so greasy. So I took it out of the air fryer and I did place it on top of a few pieces of paper towel, just on a struggle plate, y'all, just so that a little bit of the juice can drain off. And there we are. We have our dinner. It was bomb, you guys. I'm telling you, you have to try this crispy chicken recipe. It is to die for. Season your chicken the way you want. Instead of flour for breading, use pork rinds. It is so dope. I'm telling you guys, it's low carb. You don't have to worry about eating carbs with you don't have to worry about all the guilt with your fried chicken. Just eat it and be full and satisfied, okay? Look, use this recipe. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys used it. I'd love to know what you thought about it. And until next time, see you guys in the next one.